What's up? I'm Ashley, and we're going to break down the From Season 3, Episode 2 trailer. We're also going to be going over some photos that were released and break those down too. But before we get into it, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment if you want to see more of my breakdowns and theories on the series. And with that being said, let's get into it. We're going to start off by reading the Symphonist. The episode is titled When We Go. Boyd struggles to find a path forward as the town says farewell to one of their own. Fatima's health takes a turn for the worse, while Tabitha finds help from an unlikely ally. Now let's get into the trailer. We see Jade telling Boyd, "You were in the barn with Tin Chin, so how are you alive?" And she's not. We see Kenny telling Boyd when he sees the monsters, he's gonna burn all of them up. Then we see him destroying the music box. Tabitha is telling Victor's father that Victor is alive and he's been stuck in the town that she told him about for years. He yells at her and says, "Where did you get the lunchbox?" "Where did you get the lunchbox?" Donna is yelling at Boyd, saying, "This family is all we got and we only have one left." Boyd says, "What was I supposed to do?" Donna says, "We would have found another way." Now, when we get into the trailer, I think when Jade says to Boyd, "How are you able to survive and Tin Chin not?" I think the monsters really wanted to show Boyd that they can break him. He's able to be broke. And he was broken. The way he saw Tin Chin's scalp get pulled apart like that, anybody would be broken. Poor Tin Chin. She didn't deserve that. Not like that. She should still be alive. But no, she's about to get buried with no scalp and no hair. And speaking about poor Tin Chin, poor Kenny. What Kenny gonna do? He about to go berserk. I don't even want to see them break the news to Kenny. I don't want to see that. And I feel like it might be Boyd who ends up telling Kenny about his mom. But Kenny said that he's going to burn them all. He about to burn all the monsters up. From the trailer, it looks like he's getting all the alcohol together and he about to make a fire. But he better watch out because he might end up burning down the woods because we don't even know if fire will work, and most likely not because that would just be too easy. That would be the end of the show if you can just burn him up like that. So he about to catch something else on fire unless Boyd can talk him down. We also see Kenny destroying the music box. Most likely there was music playing and he don't want to hear it. Or maybe there could have been someone talking. Maybe it was the monsters. Maybe they're trying to rub it in his face that they killed his mama. So clearly, Victor's father let Tabitha in the house, and we see Tabitha telling him Victor is still alive and he's in that place that she told him about. So we know that she's given him details and most likely has told him everything. But I want to know, why is he yelling? "Did you get the lunchbox?" That lunchbox just might be sentimental to him or something. Because if she's already told him about Fromville, then why would she hold back details on that lunchbox? There has to be more to it. Maybe he thought the lunchbox was destroyed. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Or maybe he asked her that before she got into detail about Fromville. And I feel like once they start talking about that lunchbox, this is when we're going to get a flashback. We see little Victor right here, and we may get some insight on why he's yelling about that lunchbox. We also see the boy in white over there smiling again. Ain't nothing to smile at. You can tell during this scene, Victor is looking at the boy in white. And you can tell because Victor is surrounded by bodies, and there's also a body behind the boy in white. We're at Tin Chin's funeral, and I don't see Fatima. Maybe she's still in the bathroom and the baby is killing her slowly. And I don't see old lady Tilly. And the reason why she's probably not there is because she's in Fatima's business. She's always in Fatima and that baby's business. She's probably back at Colony House watching Fatima suffer, telling her, "Oh, the first few weeks are the hardest. Oh, hang in there. Shut up, old lady. Don't nobody trust you." I also don't see Marielle. What she got to do other than be at the funeral? Huh? And Sarah isn't there. Most likely she wasn't invited. And why would she be? She's the reason why Kenny's father is dead. So of course she won't be at the funeral. Then there goes little annoying Ethan. He's putting a blanket over Tin Chin's body. I wonder if he made it. That looks like something old lady Titty would make and say, "I can't make it. I gotta stalk Fatima and this baby. So here, my condolences." And they put that over her body. I don't want that over my body. Y'all don't got nothing better to cover me up with? You better go find something, especially if old lady Tilly's hands has been on it, because I don't trust her or her hands. Donna is yelling at Boyd. She's telling him, "This family is all we've got, and we've only got one left." What she mean by that? "This family is all we've got, and now we've got one left." I know she's not talking about them Raggedy Matthews. Jim is a dummy. Ethan is a dummy. That's where he get it from. Julie is a dummy, and her mama Tabitha too. I know Donna's not talking about them. Them? Girl, Boyd is telling her, what was I supposed to do? We would starve. So I'm guessing Donna is questioning him on why him and everybody went outside at night to go save all the animals. But maybe Donna was thinking the way I was thinking, that since no one can leave, that the animals were just gonna walk around in a circle. But then again, somebody did leave a comment and was like, well, the animals could get lost in the woods. Well, you know what? I'm gonna take that loss. I'm gonna have to take my chances on that. Cause ain't no way I'm about to be walking outside in the nighttime to round up no animals and take them all the way to the barn. All the way to the barn. If you don't drag that big old cow in the house, just bring them right on in the station. You were standing right in front of the station. The barn all the way over there. The station right there. Donna's telling him that he could have found another way. And the only other way for me is to let them roam. We'll figure it out in the morning. And why were the windows open anyway? Why was it so easy for them to look out? Don't they be covering up the windows and hiding from the windows? If you have to stay away from the windows, why was everybody by the windows, uncovered, and able to see what was going on outside? It don't make no sense. Now we're getting into the photos that were released for the episode, and Tabitha is standing over there looking like she hungry. So Victor's dad gave her a little something to eat because that little snack Victor made her, not good enough. Who gonna get full off of that? And plus, she been gone for a long time now, so she needs something else to eat. And obviously, this is when she tells him about the whole town and about how Victor is still alive. I was thinking either two things. He already knows about the town, or his family just up and vanished one day and he couldn't find them until one day Victor's sister returned. And that's how he could know a little bit about Fromville already. Now, here they look like they're in a serious conversation. He looks like he's telling her, now look at here. You got about one more time and that's it. You know, something like that. Notice the photos in the background. That could be Victor and his family. That girl could be his sister. Somehow, Tabitha has made her way down to the basement or garage or something, and she finds all of these creepy drawings. I'm guessing Victor's sister Eloise drew these, or it could be a plot twist, and it could be Victor's mom who drew these. But y'all let me know what you're thinking in the comments. We see what looks to be an Amish girl in the gasoline building. We saw this same gasoline building in the last episode, in episode 1, when something got thrown out of the window and we saw Jade laying on the floor trying to figure out the symbol. But notice in the drawing, there's a red eye on the building. What y'all think that means? To me, that just means stay away from the gas station. Don't go in there. And whatever got thrown out the window, what if it wasn't even Jade? Because Jade was laying on the floor. What got thrown out the window? We never figured that out. And who threw it out the window? We don't know that either. Who are these twins? Did I miss something? Where I been? Y'all let me know your theories on that. The picture on the left looks like it could be kids playing on a playground or it could be dead bodies just laid out. Then on the right, that looks like Colony House to me. The only thing I can make sense of in this drawing is the lighthouse and the boy in white surrounded by those trees. This is clearly the lighthouse right here, and this drawing is what we see in the opening credits of the show. There's also a crow in these drawings, and we've seen crows quite a few times in the series, and you know, crows are said to be a bad omen. It symbolizes death, and it also means the end of something or the beginning of something new. Maybe the crows are representing the food being rotten. Maybe it's representing Fatima and her baby that's killing her slowly. I think Fatima is pregnant with a demon, and that demon is going to end up killing Fatima. So that could be the whole thing that the crows are representing, along with just the town in general. Talk about a bad omen. Those little bald headed kids on the top left are these bald headed kids from season 2. And going back to Fatima really quick, there's also drawings of skeletons, and to me, whoever this is, I think it's Fatima, looks like a skeleton. So could that drawing be representing Fatima in her monster form? And referring back to season 2, when Fatima and Ellis got married, I noticed they had some weird, creepy looking pictures in their room. They were kind of dark and strange, but they didn't look like the ones here in Victor's father's house, but they were still creepy. There were some who looked like Fatima, and then there were some that looked like Victor to me. Because who is this? Looking at all these pictures and drawings, it reminded me of this picture from season 2, where it looks like people in the town are drowning. And it brought me back to when Elgin was being drowned in the tub by what could be Fatima. And remember also in season 2 when Elgin and Fatima were having a conversation, standing in front of this water. I forget what the conversation was about, but it was early on in season 2. So I feel like something is going to go down in season 3 where people start drowning. Maybe the rain is coming and it floods people out. But we also got pictures of everyone at the funeral. We see Jim, Julie, and Ethan most likely probably walking to the funeral. We know Sarah isn't at the funeral, so we see Julie walking up to Sarah, probably asking her why isn't she going to be at the funeral. Come on, just go, it's going to be okay. But no, it won't. That's a bad idea. We have a picture of Julie looking sad and depressed on the couch. This is probably either before the funeral or after the funeral, and she's probably thinking about the time she got possessed. We all know the girl is not over it. Then it looks like she's yelling at Jim, probably telling him, "Why are you here without mom? You told me you was gonna go out there and look for mom. So where mom at? Huh? Why are you lying to me?" She's probably taking all of her anger and frustration out on Jim because she was just possessed. She's like, "Why me? Why I gotta be possessed?" But guess what, Jim? You better man up. Don't let her talk to you like that. Julie and Randall are hanging out together in the woods. So whatever is about to go down is going to be dumb and unhinged. Now, I've never heard of this pregnancy symptom before, but y'all let me know if you have. But Fatima is in the bathroom, which is probably why she's not at the funeral, like I said. And she's all up in her mouth. And it looks like a tooth is loose. She got blood in the sink. You be losing your teeth when you pregnant? I don't think so. And you know I said if that is Fatima haunting Elgin, she looks like a skeleton. And you know skeletons don't have any teeth. Christy and Sarah are having a conversation and it looks like Christy is letting her have it. I can see Sarah asking about the funeral, how it went, and Christy getting mad at her. Why you asking about the funeral? Why you want to know for? You already killed his father and you want to know about his mother? Get out my face. And whatever she's saying to her, it looks like Marielle doesn't agree. But then again, she always puts on this weird looking face, like she's worried about something or something. She's always looking a little unsure. And you know, she was just possessed too. So she go over there going through something. Donna is injured. She either cut herself or she's in the kitchen cutting up the animals that died that night, like the cow who got his neck cut open. Poor baby. So she probably in there chopping it up because you know they don't got no food. So she's trying to prepare the food, and oh my gosh, she's probably taking over the food now since Tin Chin RIP is dead. But that's pretty much it. Let me know your theories down in the comments so we can talk about it. And if you haven't already and want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.